Welcome to our channel about classic cars. Today we are going to talk about three amazing rally winners. A big win for a small car. In January 1964, the world of motorsport witnessed a historic event when the classic Mini Cooper S, driven by Paddy Hopkirk, won the famous Monte Carlo Rally for the first time. This triumph not only turned the compact British car into a true motorsport legend, but also laid the foundation for future Mini victories in 1965 and 1967, when Timo Mäkinen and Ronno Aaltonen were behind the wheel respectively. Called the miniature car with huge success, the Mini Cooper S demonstrated outstanding ability on snow and ice roads, tight corners, and the steep slopes of Monte Carlo, giving the team victory over much more powerful rivals. This success was made possible by the unique front-wheel drive layout with transversely mounted engine and the compact size of the car, which was particularly valuable on the narrow and rough roads of the rally. Paddy Hopkirk, recalling that historic victory, emphasizes that the success was due to the perfect combination of all factors: excellent preparation, the skill of the team, and, of course, the unique characteristics of the Mini. He also mentions the Night of the Long Knives, a critical stage of the rally that was a turning point on the road to victory. This unexpected triumph delighted not only the fans, but was recognized at the highest level, including congratulations from the British government and even the Beatles, a special tribute to Hopkirk and his team. Years later, Mini's victories at Monte Carlo remain one of the most inspirational moments in motorsport history, emphasizing that even the smallest competitor can reach incredible heights through innovation, talent, and an unwavering drive to win. The Mini Cooper S was the result of a collaboration between Alec Isagones and John Cooper, which led to the birth of a car that combines compactness and power, designed not only for everyday use but also for conquering the racetrack. In addition to winning at Monte Carlo, Mini demonstrated its abilities at various races and rallies, winning the hearts of millions and remaining in history as a symbol that true talent and innovation can overcome any obstacle. To this day, decades later, the classic Mini continues to inspire new generations of car enthusiasts and racers, remaining a living reminder that greatness is not always measured by size. Return of a legend, Lancia Stratos HF Stradale. In the world of automotive competition, exceptional cars become legends not only because of their technical performance, but also because of the unique story behind each of them. One such icon is the Lancia Stratos HF Stradale, a car that has left an indelible mark on the history of rallying. It is a vehicle that, according to the famous British journalist Jeremy Clarkson, is one of his favorites despite all its eccentricities. The Lancia Stratos, a car that requires the driver's yoga skills just to get behind the wheel and offers limited visibility, which could seem like a drawback. However, in skillful hands, this impractical car was transformed into a powerful racing machine, winning championship titles in 1974, 1975, and 1976. A revolution in design and engineering. The story of the creation of the Lancia Stratos began with an ambitious project initiated by Giuseppe Nuccio Bertone, head of the Bertone Body Atelier. Having heard about Lancia's search for a replacement for the Fulvia, a successful rally car, Bertone commissioned his chief designer Marcello Gandini to create something revolutionary. The result was the Stratos Zero, a wedge-shaped prototype that not only created a sensation with its looks, but also demonstrated full functionality. From prototype to legend. Having impressed Lancia management with its bold design and passability under the HQ barrier, the Stratos Zero marked the beginning of the Lancia Stratos HF Stradale. In the production version, the car received less extreme but still impressive features. Lancia's sports division, engineers, and racers were heavily involved in the development, focusing on aerodynamics and visibility, which was critical for racing success. The heart of Ferrari and the soul of a winner. Of particular note is the motor mounted behind the backs of the pilot and navigator, an upgraded version of the 2.4-liter V6 from the Ferrari Dino. Getting 500 of these engines from Enzo Ferrari himself was a diplomatic feat, but they were the key to the homologation of the racing version of the Stratos. Fame and oblivion. The Stratos' successes on the racetrack were impressive, with triumphs in the World Rally Championship and the Monte Carlo Rally. However, despite the racing achievements, the civilian version of the Stratos HF Stradale encountered difficulties. Only 492 of the planned 500 were produced, and they remained unsold until 1978. Today, these cars are true collector's rarities whose value is only increasing. Eternal legend. The Stratos Zero prototype, after its historic drive under the barrier and subsequent years of exposure, was sold at auction for €760,000, becoming the epitome of automotive design and engineering history. The Lancia Stratos HF Stradale remains in the hearts of car enthusiasts as a symbol of innovation, daring, and undeniable talent. It is a reminder that even in a world of technology and standards, there is always room for art, dreams, and revolution. Historic triumph, Ford Escort RS1600 in victory at the 1972 Rally of East Africa. In the annals of motorsport history, there are moments that define an era and inspire generations. One such moment is associated with the Ford Escort RS1600, which, driven by Hanu Mikola and Gunnar Palm, won the 1972 Rally of East Africa. This landmark success not only cemented Ford's reputation as a manufacturer of outstanding sports cars, but also shattered the myth that European drivers were incapable of winning African classics. From Cortina to Escort, Ford's new era in motorsport. The replacement of the outdated Cortina with the new and much lighter Escort was predicted as early as late 1967. The Escort Mk1, especially the RS1600 version, initially used the same twin-shaft engine as the Cortina Lotus. However, it soon became apparent that 140 brake horsepower would not be enough power to remain competitive on the track and rally stages. After much testing and rejection, including the Granada's 2.3-liter V6, Ford developed a rugged and easy-to-use 1,850 cubic centimeters engine to handle the extreme conditions of the 1970 London to Mexico Rally. Victory at the 1972 Rally of East Africa. 1972 was a pivotal year for Ford, thanks to victory in one of the world's most challenging rallies, the East African Safari. The route traveled through Tanzania, Kenya, and Uganda, testing cars and crews to the limit. Of the 83 crews that started, only 18 made it to the finish line, emphasizing the incredible difficulty of the race. The Escort RS1600, number RWC455K, driven by Hanu Mikola, led from the start and took the win by 28 minutes from second place. This triumph not only brought Ford considerable publicity, but also ended the dominance of local drivers in the event. Fate of the legendary RS1600 after victory. After the 1972 victory, the RWC455K never competed in another Ford-sponsored rally, which kept it in pristine condition. This car remains one of the most historically significant examples of the Mk1 Escort, retaining its Borum specification and 1850 cubic centimeters BDA motor. 2009 auction, unattainable reserve. At Bonham's auction at the Goodwood Festival of Speed on July 3, 2009, an Escort RS1600 failed to find a buyer, failing to reach the minimum bid. Estimated values for the car ranged from £90,000 to £110,000, highlighting its exceptional historic and collectible value. The story of the Ford Escort RS1600 is a tale of technical prowess, sporting spirit, and an irresistible will to win. This car has not only won the hearts of millions of fans around the world, but has forever inscribed its name in the Golden Book of World Motorsport.